Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Denier match with 1,664 rating versus XX Eddie 4 with 1,262 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and hopping right in, we will see Denier match decide to go first, 40 versus 41. We have Fua, Imperm, Scorpion, Purge, and Lacrima. They have Ice, Ritual Spell, Evenly, Ice, and Sword. So, Evenly is also really good against this deck. They don't have like big combo here though, they're just doing Lacrima. So Lacrima, dump Paradise, link off in the Requiem, and then just pass. That way they have Fua alive. Then they draw into Omno, so go main phase. But this will come up huge in like game 2, game 3. Maybe even this game, depending on how it goes. But normal Ice, Ice effect Chainlink 1, Requiem Chainlink 2, Fua Chainlink 3, and then I guess thinking Chainlink 4. If they want to do anything. I was gonna say, I'm not sure, like, I don't think you'd imperm this after Fua's resolving, but it does kind of suck because then our imperm's not gonna be live after we summon out Engraver. So they bring out Sword, we bring out Engraver, we get the draw into Engraver, then they're gonna go Sword effect, go ahead search, grab out X Ryzeal, overlay into Abyss Dweller, they draw Talons, activate Ritual Spell to summon out Omno from hand by tributing Saju Kusanagi, and then activate the effects to go ahead, add back and search from the deck, and Omno effect to wipe out the Engraver. Okay, so go ahead, grab out the Prayer, and then add back Ritual Spell. And now from here, they're going to go activate Dweller effect. Why would you do it now? Yeah, I'm not sure why you do it now. If anything, we should have did it like in response to that big chain link so they can't imperm it. Or if you're going to do it blindly, I was going to say wait until they do something. Because now they're going to go ahead imperm, they're going to activate Omno. I guess they're like okay with this though. Like they lose 2 cards to stop Dweller. Then they're going to go battle phase, swing, swing, and then they have Prayer to attempt to go for game, which won't work, but it could force out Paradise, or it will make them go... Nah, I think it's going to force out Paradise. So they're going to go activate Prayer. Okay. I wonder what second rank 4 we're going to make that's going to be good enough. Grab out Futso, then summon back out Saju from the graveyard, and now Omno effect. Because you have to summon it off its own effect. Because if you summon it off Prayers, it cannot attack directly to force them to go Requiem effect. Well, Lacrima into Requiem, no Requiem effect because it's battle. Grab out Trap, summon out, but let's say we're also just going to be forcing out Paradise though. I don't think they're going to go Lacrima Requiem. That seems pretty bad. Yeah, on summon Paradise, dump Desiree. Desiree, shuffle back Engraver, out the Omno. Main phase 2, Ritual Spell to summon from deck. Then they're going to go chain Lacrima into Requiem. So bring out Omno, tribute out the Futso. They draw into Last Judge. And then activate Futso effect to go search. Which they definitely could purge this. Because that's going to search out the spell, the Prayer. Because they already have Trap. But Trap's still pretty strong. Like I would still be fine with being in this spot where I have Dweller for my opponent's Fiendsmith cards. I have... Omno set up to rip a card, and for Trap, and then I have, a bunch of Ryzeals in hand. They're going to go Lacrima, dump Engraver, pass, draw Talons, draw phase, activate Dweller effect, main phase, activate Last Judge, go ahead, grab out the Man with the Mark, normal summon out Man with the Mark, effect, and this is typically what people stop, so, they could activate Trap on this. But they could also just wait until they go like Field Spell, and then they get Omno to wipe the board, if that's what they're thinking. So they're gonna go ahead, grab out Treasure of the Kings, and then make a Requiem. Okay, so they play 2 Requiem, not too surprising though. This deck has a good amount of free extra X space, and go ahead, make SP effect, target the Trap, and then... Okay, chain Trap in response, chain SP to banish the Dweller, and now they're going to go activate Omno effect, go ahead, search out the Prayer from the deck to the hand, and then summon out the Omno, Okay. Oh yeah, and this is banished. It should be banished. Now you negated it. Oh, true. I'm tripping. That should not be banished. They said, oh wait, you right. And this card in the graveyard's you know, a difference too. It's not gonna matter this turn, but on a future turn it can be really good. They're gonna go activate Treasure of the King, place the Serpent, special out Scorpion by banishing the Anubis, the Last Judge, and then activate Scorpion effect to go search. Then they're gonna go activate Omno. Go ahead, just pitch the talents. Okay, grab out Temple of the Kings. It's also scary if they discard talents for Omno, because that means they probably have another talents in hand. Now, activate Serpent, special, set from deck, activate special, negate the Asaji, and then go into Divine Serpent, put back to summon out the Anubis, and then activate the fusion effect to reset the Serpent plus the Swamp Deity, talents to take, and then battle phase, beat over, and that's just game. Wow, that's just game. That's kind of crazy. They were not expecting to be game shotted either. Otherwise, they could have played it a little bit differently if they really wanted to. They could have just like not activated their trap card and played and like let them SP banish, because if they SP banish, you know, they can never go for game. But on to the next game now. We'll go ahead and see Mitsurugi go first. We have Engraver, Treasure of the Kings, Imperm, Ash, Lacrima. They have X, Cross, Ice, Futso, and Slayer. So go main phase, special X by dumping Eclipse Twins. X effect goes Search. And then they're thinking if they want to hand trap early or not. But they said, nope, that's fine. Go ahead, search out Sword. Then now we have special Sword. Sword effect goes Search. Grab out the Ice Ryzeal from the deck to the hand. And now, nothing here still. So they overlay, summon out Duo Drive. Activate Cross. Normal summon Ice. Okay, Ice effect, they're going to imperm that. And then discard Slayer, special summon out Ice. Overlay, summon out King of the Fair Olymps. I was definitely not expecting it to be played like this. I was thinking they were going to like go Duo, activate Duo effect, hope that they hand trap it, and then activate Cross, and then that plays through the next hand trap, and then normal Ice and try to continue play from there. But now they're going to go King of the Fair Olymps, go ahead, search out Saji, and then now they have Duo Drive effect to go search, they Ash Blossom, but now we beat Ash Blossom, because we can just Cross to negate, and then detach one off each. Is it anything else? Or can I cross negate? Yeah, nothing else. Go ahead, search out Node, search out X. But at the same time, though, like, I'm fine with how they played this, but it was not how I was expecting it. Definitely not how I was expecting it. But now, yeah, we still have, like, the Node to produce the extra bodies. We're gonna go Cross effect put back. We can also overlay for an Eclipse Twins, and then potentially send it, get King of the Fair Olymps to search again, but we really don't need that, though. We could summon out Duo Drive and use the effect to attach. So the special out Node, but then we have to go through another Eclipse Twins when we already went through one. Okay, but they do overlay for the Eclipse Twins, and then Node effect, get rid of Saji to special summon back out from the graveyard. Okay, overlays, summon out Dugaris effect to summon back out Saji, and then we have Saji effect to go ahead and grab out the Ritual spell, and now activate Ritual spell, tribute the Futso from hand, summon out Omno from deck, and then Futso effect goes search, so Futso grab out Prayer, and then Prayer contribute, and that can search and summon out the Kusanagi. And then new chain link, we can go Omno chain link 1, Kusanagi chain link 2, so add back Prayer, go ahead, search out Trap, and then summon out the Omno. Now we have another rank 4 set up to make Dweller to beat the Fiendsmith cards, and then set Prayer, Book of Eclipse, Trap, pass, they draw the Man with the Mark, activate the Dweller effect, and then main phase, activate the Treasure of the Kings, chain trap to go ahead and shut that down, and then doesn't play in the talents this time. The normal summon out Man with the Mark effect, go ahead, grab out the Treasure of the Kings, and then activate it, because last time it says negate the effect. It does not negate the activation though. So they cannot activate this again. Said can't, it's activate. This said sec, my bad, sorry. Go ahead, make a Typhon. And then now they can't use prayer in the Omno to wipe. So they'd have to Book of Eclipse, which they do to keep all the bodies. And then end phase, end of main. Oh, I guess this, does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense. Oh, yeah, I don't think that makes sense. I don't like how they did this. Why would you do this end of main? This just plays in the talents now. Which I know talents doesn't really matter that much, but you could just go end phase, activate prayer. You don't have to do it right away, because it's not like this is their effect during end phase. This is your effect. You choose when to resolve this. They don't choose. You choose when to resolve this. So when they pass priority to you in end phase, you could just activate prayer. And then summon Omno, and then wipe. So now pass, they draw Bonfire, draw Fish, Trap, summon out Saji, and then tribute Eclipse Twins. And then now they're going to go Eclipse Twins effect. No Saji effect though. Summon out Duo, Duo effect to attach, and then skip main phase, and then go straight to battle phase, because they activated Dugaris effect to summon. So now swing for good damage, but not quite enough damage. Maybe if they had activated the Saji effect to search for the quick play spell, they could have gone for game though. Now go main phase 2, cross effect, put back, and then draw. Maybe they only play one, but that sounds crazy. They draw on the 7 Tachyon, and then they're gonna go duo drive effect, go search, grab out the Ice Ryzeal, grab out the Node Ryzeal. And then from here, they have Dweller that they can end up flipping, but they're going to send Dugaris, special out Ice. So like, they don't have to flip it yet until they set up like Ryzeal for Ryzeal Cross. Because otherwise, like if they get hit with Nib, this doesn't get tributed because it's face down. And then special out Node, Node effect, send, special back out X. Why did we make Babushka in attack position? What was the point of that? Go Detonator. Detonator effect to attach. Like, they just gotta be trolling, right? Like, there's no way you make this and then pass. Like, an attack position, that's gotta be troll. It's gotta be troll. They draw Ash Blossom, activate Dweller, then they admit defeat. So, moving on into game number 3 now. We will see Denier Match decide to go first. We have Imperm, Temple of the Kings, Engraver, Serpent, Man with the Mark. They have Ritual Spell, X, Thrust, Ritual Spell, and Fua. So drop Fua during draw phase, normal summon out Man with the Mark, grab out Treasure of the Kings, activate the Treasure of the Kings, set the Swamp Deity, set the Serpent from hand, Treasure of the Kings, search out the Anubis. And now we're going to go Anubis effect, discard, search out the Man with the Mark, and then set Imperm, and then just pass turn, so it doesn't do anything like crazy here. This is fine. Do they... I guess, no, yeah, this is fine. They don't need to activate Temple of the Kings or anything. So now we're going to see Eddie go main phase, special summon out X, dump Mirror Logic, X1 Mirror Logic 2, targeting the man, because you can target it, but they just can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Then they're going to go ahead, chain Swamp Deity, chain Prayer, and then chain Serpent. So special... set the Swamp Deity from deck, and doesn't want to summon in the zone with Imperm, otherwise it'll be negated, the trap, so that's why they're like purposely not summoning in the middle column right now. So now they're going to negate X. Wait, they're trying to negate X plus Prayer, but I was going to say Prayer gets to search first for Omno, and then they get to negate X. Now activate Ritual Spell, chain, special, shut that down. Activate Ritual Spell, tribute Omno from the hand, the special from deck, and then Omno Graveyard effect, Omno Field effect. So that's going to go ahead and board wipe, and then get to go ahead and search. They can grab out, I was going to say, they can grab out a level 4, and then they can normal summon it, and that's the other level 4 for the extra Ryzeal to work. So Kusanagi effect, add back prayers, and then now... overlay, summon out duo drive. This like forces the opponent to respond. which means we also get the Chain Omno to rip a card from their hand. So rip the man with the mark. I love how this card just like makes your opponent discard. It's so good. Go ahead, swing, and then set prayer, and then pass. They draw Solemn Judgment. They didn't have Fiendsmith stuff turn 1 because they got hit with Fua. They played around it. Otherwise, their end board could have been a lot better. But now they have Fiendsmith stuff for this turn. They're gonna start with activate Treasure of the King, grab out Scorpion. Yeah, no point of using Omno effect like super early on here. They're just gonna discard the worst card in their hand. You may as well try to hold it until it's like actually a negate, or until it puts them with no cards in hand. Then we can try to like prayer them. Activate Engraver, search out Tract, activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie, special Lurie, turn Lurie into Requiem. Requiem effect tribute goes special. Then that can bring out the Lacrima or Engraver. Okay. And then we can go Requiem effect to equip, effect to try to go ahead and send Omno, which we could just let this go, unless if we're trying to, tribute this to search follow-up. But yeah, they just let that go. Activate Temple of the King, set Judgment. Oh, that is kind of crazy, isn't it? Because now we could just Judgment the prayer. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Shuffle, special back out Engraver, activate prayer, and then in response, Chain Solemn Judgment to negate that. Yeah, that was pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking Judgment wasn't that good of a top deck, but I wasn't thinking about like that interaction. Like, get this off field, and then just Judgment Prayer. Because if this is still on field, then Judgment Prayer doesn't do anything, because this will just, summon itself back out anyways. So now go on the sequence effect, shuffle back, and then bring out the Desiree, and then now we can use those to link off into Agnumde, and then Desiree, shuffle back, go ahead out the duo, and then summon out Anubis by putting back, and then that's just game. So battle phase, 18, 3000, and then Agnumde into a 46 Desiree, and they're only at 32. So GG, that Judgment, yeah, that Judgment was crazy. So GG, I mean, I had full combo still, even through Regeki. Wait, do you do if you don't have Judgment there? If I played differently, yeah, I know, but I don't think you end the game. Oh, you'll make a good board though. Okay, so they're saying they just go this, into that, and to set that. Then they still have this. Okay, because if they didn't have Judgment, then they could still activate this, summon this, and then that's like a bunch of bodies. That also sets up a negate, so that way the opponent's forced to do stuff early. Yeah, I guess they just weren't in like a winning position anyways, even without the Judgment. Yeah, and then they could make this, reset these. This sets up a pop, and also sets up the negate. Dex follow-up is too good. You had the Engraver turn 1 as well. You don't think giving me the draws worth the Requiem for the trap? Nah, I was chilling. And also, I was going to say, it plays into, like, Thrust, Talents, and stuff, too. Which, like, yeah, the Breakers cook. But okay. So, GG's. We end up seeing the Odion deck win there over the Mitsurugi deck. Also, Mitsurugi got, like, leak support. That'll end up coming, I'm pretty sure, in the Alliance something format, or in the Alliance something set, Alliance Insight set. So that'll be cool to see how that support ends up actually working out. And maybe I'll go over the support too in a video if y'all are interested in that. Honestly, comment down below if you're interested in that, and maybe I'll make a video on it. But with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.